right now they are still pulling folks out from under all that mud and debris.
Eyewitnesses say it came out of nowhere.
Aerial images of the Oso flood give a better idea of the scope of the disaster that wiped some communities right off the map.
On the left, you can see what the area looked like before the landslide, and on the right, what it looks like now.
Tonight, the number of missing has skyrocketed, and authorities say the window for finding anyone still alive in the rubble is closing fast.
It's been a half a year since that massive mudslide devastated Oso, Washington. Our next guest is one of the few survivors who can actually describe that moment when disaster hit.
Over those two trees right there, that's where my house used to stand. This whole little valley is filled with houses, and everything's gone.
They're recovering the last body from the deadly Highway 530 mudslide. Debris, as far as I can see.
It was at 10:30 in the morning, March 22nd, 2014. I was sitting in the kitchen with my son, Duke. The lights started to flicker, and the house continued to shake. And when I looked out the front door, that's when I saw our neighbor's roof literally go straight up and at us. The mudslide was huge, and I turned, and then that's when it all hit. It was violent. I held my son the entire time I was conscious. As we started to go back up the wave, he started to slip, and I pulled him back down, and then it just went black. After the mudslide stopped, his skull was swelling, and his eyes were getting really dark around him. He was starting to fade on me, so I just kept telling him to be strong. He was going to be okay, and that Mommy had him. The mudslide left me with a left broken arm, shattered left ankle, a broken leg on the right-hand side, and the shattered lower eye socket. We've lost everything, every stick of furniture, every piece of clothing that we had, and both cars. We still have to pay on the mortgage on a house that doesn't even exist. 43 people died in that mudslide. My best friend lost her mom and her daughter, and they lived right next door to us, so I know who was in the house that was coming at me. It's hard. I mean, I could have died, and I don't understand how we didn't.
Amanda joins us, and although a half a year ago, it's also very fresh.
I relive it every single day. Every single day.
You obviously mentioned your son, Duke. How is he?
He's amazing. He was 5 months old at the time, and his skull fracture was on the right-hand side. So he lost all vision until the swelling started to go down. He now has no left peripheral vision and weak on the right side. They said with the vision and the brain damage that he has, that with as young as he is, that it should heal on its own, and he should make a full recovery, but with as young as he is, it's one of those we'll have to wait and see kind of things.
But he's alive.
He's alive, and I thank God every day for that.
How are you feeling?
I'm doing good. I had 9 surgeries, spent a month in rehab. I go to daily rehab and at least once a week therapy.
Good.
It's a struggle. I mean, I've got...
When you say therapy, is it physical therapy?
Physical and mental.
And were you able to recover anything from your old house?
We were able to recover a lot of pictures of Ty's family and his grandparents, so...
And you said Ty. There's another really, really cool story embedded in this tragedy.
Yes.
And that happened in the ICU.
It did. I'm gonna cry again. He has been my rock through everything, and the day we were supposed to meet the president, I got sick and was sent back to the ICU. And he had asked my dad for my hand in marriage the night the slide actually happened. And he came into the ICU in a full plastic gown and his gloves, and he was talking, and I couldn't understand him because I had my hands in my face and I was hysterically crying. And he got down on one knee, and he said that he couldn't imagine his life without me. And as he was trying to pull the ring out of his pocket, his hand got stuck because of the glove. And he finally pulled the box out, and it is actually his great-grandmother's wedding set.
There's been a lot going on,
great.
Obviously, for you.
Yes.
Everything's so fresh, dealing with traumatic memories, but we actually wanted to give you a little surprise.
Hi, Amanda. We're Heather and Ryan, special events photographers from Seattle, Washington. And we heard about your story and upcoming wedding.
We live close to Oso and would love to do something for you and your fiancé for your special day. So we're here to let you know that we're going to be here to photograph your entire wedding day. But that's not all.
I'm Kelly with Wine and Top Garden, and we're excited to donate this entire venue for your wedding day.
Hi, Amanda. I'm Tiffany, and my company's Flowers by Tiffany, and I'm happy to say that I'll be doing your wedding flowers for your big day.
Because every bride wants to be beautiful on her wedding day, Haroon Hair and Makeup is donating a full bridal package, including all your hair and makeup needs and a consultation.
And Kathleen Sutton from Lake Union Cafe will be donating a wedding cake.
Hi, Amanda. I'm Corey Dawson with Dream Dresses by PMN, and we would like to work with you to design a custom wedding dress for your special day.
You've been through enough, and now it's time to celebrate.
Well, you know, and after that special message was taped, Sound City Players reached out and said they want to DJ your whole wedding, so you've got music too. And you know, most importantly, we know you just got keys to your new place, and you've lost everything. Well, Z Gallery wanted to make sure that you, Ty, and Duke had a beautiful place to call home, so they're giving you a $5,000 gift card.
Thank you, Amanda, for sharing and for being here. Best of luck with the wedding, with your continued recovery, and send our best to Ty and Duke. We'll be right back.
Coming up next.